going to share with you the 5 biggest mistakes that beginners make with Amazon FBA. And if you can avoid these 5 mistakes, chances are you can actually make a ton of money selling on Amazon. I just launched a new Amazon business a few months ago. In the last 30 days, guys, we've been doing over $90,000 in sales. Today, so far, we've done over $6,000 in sales. So this is a huge opportunity as long as you can avoid the mistakes. So let's talk about the first mistake that so many beginners make. And by far, this is the number one mistake. I see people making this all the time. You right now probably are making this mistake and you're not even aware of it. Number one mistake is not starting or not starting sooner. And so many people, they see an opportunity and they don't do anything about it. And you right now, if you've not already been starting to take the steps to start your Amazon business, you're guilty of this. I know for years, I knew about this idea of selling on Amazon and I didn't do anything about it. And I lost out on a ton of money. I mean, you've probably heard my story. I talk about the first real passion product Amazon FBA business that I launched made $100,000 profit in my first year. But if I would have started that business a year earlier, I would have made an extra $100,000. Now, most people never even get started. And the more you delay, the more likely you are to fail. I actually worked with a student named Leanne. Leanne had a great idea for a product, but she delayed and she delayed and she delayed. And by the time she finally launched her product, there was a bunch of other products just like hers that had flooded the market. I love Leanne, but don't be like a Leanne. You want to be one of those people that when you see an opportunity, you take advantage of that opportunity. And so that's one of the big things that I talk about here on this YouTube channel is acting fast and taking advantage of the opportunities in front of you. The second reason why so many beginners fail is they are selling a bad product. Most of the people that you see fail on Amazon, it's because they're doing Amazon wrong and they are selling the wrong type of product. So what kind of products should you sell versus what kind of products should you not sell? Don't just sell some junk private label product. This used to work really well, and I see a lot of Amazon sellers that are still doing this. They take some generic product from Alibaba.com, they slap their brand on it, put it on Amazon and think that that's going to be enough in 2025 to make a profit on Amazon. I'm sorry, that's not how the game works anymore. So what's the right way to do this? The right way to sell on Amazon instead is to create a unique product, to create a passion product. That's what I talk about here all the time on this channel, or to do what I call niche branding. This is a new concept that I've been thinking about, and that's kind of what I did. Carnivore Electrolytes is the business that I showed you earlier that's doing like $90,000 in the last 30 days on Amazon. Is it that special? Is it that unique? Like some people would call this a private label product because it's an electrolyte product. I'm hiring a manufacturer to make the product for me. I'm putting my own private label on it, my own brand on it, but it is a unique blend. What made this product different than the competition, one, is the blend is carnivore friendly. A lot of the electrolyte products that are out there have sugar or artificial flavors, sweeteners, things like that. This product doesn't have any of that. So it's perfect for the carnivore diet. So that's why it's kind of a unique product. But then the other part of it is I branded it, I niched it down. And for those that don't know what that means, niching, it's like it's going after a specific market, a specific demographic of people. This isn't meant for everyone. This isn't meant for the, vegan woman that's living in Santa Monica. That's great. I love those women. But at the same time, carnivore electrolytes is not for them. We marketed it for people that are on the carnivore diet. The carnivore diet is a diet where you eat primarily meat, pretty much only meat. Our branding, everything here is perfect for the person that's on the carnivore diet. You can see it's black and it's red and it's fierce. Exactly the kind of people that are on the carnivore diet would see this and want to buy it. And this is a mistake that so many people make is they don't sell a good product. They sell some kind of generic product. I don't do that. I always try to sell a unique product, something that's better than the competition. The third mistake that beginners make on Amazon that ends up leading to them failing is they have a terrible listing. When you sell products on Amazon, you're creating a page to sell that product. This is called your Amazon listing. And your goal is to make it as enticing for people to want to buy your product as possible. How do you do this? Well, you need a good high quality main image. You need good side images. You need bullet points. You need a title. And really, it's not that much hard work to actually create your Amazon listing. Now, to make this perfect, I recommend hiring a designer to design your logo, your main image, your whole listing. You could hire designers to do for very affordable. There's FBAcreatives.com. There's a link in the description down below. But let me give you a quick overview of how to do this on your own. Obviously, you can hire companies to do this for you like FBA Creatives, but if you want to do this on your own, I've got a ton of tutorials here on this channel. And let me give you a secret here. I show you almost everything you need in order to have a successful Amazon business. Now, obviously, I do have an Amazon FBA program. There's a link to that down below in the description where I go into way more detail than I go into any of the videos here on YouTube. But for the most part, I give you a lot of the information. So obviously, if you do want more handholding, if you do want more help, check out the link in the description down below to join my program. It's actually open right now. It's gonna be closed next week. So we only have 20 spots left. Don't have a bad listing. I've got so many videos here on this YouTube channel explaining how to create a good listing. The biggest thing is you want it to look premium. You want it to show the benefits of why people should buy your product versus the competition. You also wanna have a good title that has a lot of search phrases in it. People go to Amazon, they search for things that they wanna buy, and you wanna figure out what are people searching for in order to buy your product, and make sure you put those search phrases in your title. The fourth reason why so many people fail on Amazon is they don't use tools. We are humans. One of the big things that separates humans from animals is our ability to use tools. Yet so many new beginner Amazon sellers don't use any tools. And what am I talking about here? An example of this is using a tool, an online tool, in order to find a product to sell on Amazon. And my favorite tool for this is Helium 10. You've probably heard me talk about this all the time. If you're gonna sign up for Helium 10, do me a favor, use that link down below. I got the hookup, I got a discount code. When you use my link down below, you're gonna get the biggest discount on Helium 10 you can find anywhere on the internet. And what does Helium 10 do? Well, Helium 10 allows you to figure out what people are searching for in Amazon. And as I mentioned, the way that Amazon works is people go to Amazon to search for things that they wanna buy. And when they do that, they're gonna be buying very specific products. So if we saw, for instance, 2,000 people per month are searching for carnivore electrolytes, which was the case when I found carnivore electrolytes, this idea, I saw that 2,000 people per month were searching for that exact phrase. I knew that this would be a winning product because at the time, no one was selling an electrolyte product that was targeted towards the carnivore market. The fifth mistake that beginners make with Amazon FBA is they try to figure it out by themselves. All my success selling products on Amazon started happening when I found mentors. I found other people that were selling on Amazon. And it's great to have mentors, but the other side is I started finding people that were at the same level as me. And we started sharing information. So what I would recommend if you really want to guarantee that you'll have success on Amazon is find a mentor, or this goes for anything in life. Anytime you want to learn a new skill as a human, you want to find someone that's already done it and learn from them. You know, ask them all the questions that you have. Pick their brain. Now, when someone sends me an email and says, Travis, I'd love to pick your brain, my answer is no, unless you want to join my program. I get people all the time asking, like, oh, let's go grab a coffee. And I'm like, no. If you have questions for me and you want to learn from me, you can pay me and I will teach you. And that's one of the big mistakes I made when I was first starting out, is I wanted people to teach me things for free. I wanted people to give me their help for free. And then later, as I became a more competent entrepreneur, I started realizing that if I want advice from someone that is further along than me, I could use my money in order to literally slingshot myself to the next level. And that's what I started doing. I started finding people that were further along than me, gave them some money, and they pulled me up because they knew the shortcuts. You can find someone that, like myself, that's been doing this for over 10 years. I've been an entrepreneur for 12 years now. I quit my corporate job, it was 12 years ago. I've spent that time learning as much as I possibly can. So you can imagine if you take my Amazon FBA program or you learn from me, you're gonna get slung, and this isn't me trying to like sell you into something. It doesn't have to be me. You can find, there's 100 different people out there that know about Amazon, that can teach you about Amazon. Find someone that's further along than you and hire them or trade with them. That's another thing. If you don't have a lot of money, you can find a way to add value to someone that is a mentor, and they will in exchange maybe help you out. Now, I do have an Amazon FBA program. There's a link in the description down below. This will shortcut your results. And the cool thing about this is when you join this, not only do you get me as a mentor, you get to learn from me, but on top of that, you get surrounded with other sellers. There's been over 2,000 people that have joined. All those people are here to help you. It's a community. That's one of the big differences with my program and other programs, is we're really creating a community. So there is a link down below in the description if you want to join that program. And also down below right here, we have a free 10-hour course. There is a link in the description to that as well. It's a free YouTube video. If you're not ready to join the full Amazon FBA program, check out the free 10-hour YouTube video.